Alright, so I last showed was welding that side of the propeller. So now I ended up cutting my triangle pieces for it. And I'm trying to get them in the right places that they need to be. And they need to be right over to there, flush with here. So I'm almost got them where they need to be. Right over to the edge of that. That one's moved up. Right down to the bottom of that. Right to the edge of that. So we got them all there for that part, which is, here's the original. They have a little cutout of right here. So let's see if I bring one of the old ones over here. One of the ones that need, the other piece that needs to be put on here. See, it mounts right here, like that. So, of course, this is all bent up, so. And I haven't trimmed any of the bottom pieces off yet. I'm trying to figure where that piece right there goes. Oh, thought they went like that. Maybe they don't. Maybe they go out like this. Huh? Yeah, that's how they go, right like that. Alright. So I'll have to mount these pieces next on that and there. So it leaves, they leave a little space behind that. So I don't know if that sits up against that. Yeah. Yeah, that sits up against that. So see, I have to look at this picture and I have to look at that. So am I doing it right? What I don't want to do is put them on backwards. Which, if you look at this one and you look at that one, are they on backwards though? Because I can't even line one up. Like I've already welded this on the wrong, like I've already welded this thing on in the wrong location, like the nut needed to be on that side, which I don't think it did. You know what I'm saying? This don't even look like that. If you look at this and you look at that, it's like it's backwards. Yeah, I gotta look at this again, because if I turn this upside down, if I turn this guy upside down here and put the fins the other way, you see what I'm talking about? If I put this upside down and put the fins the other direction, that says that I've already mounted this. I've already mounted this in here on the wrong direction, which I thought I double looked at that before I welded that on. Maybe I got that shaft on the right side though, and I'm putting these on the wrong side. So let me put you on pause. All right, so I turned it upside down to see if I was putting it on the right way or wasn't putting it on the right way. Now, this doesn't look anything like this. See? See how this looks? This doesn't look like that. But if I turn it over, it looks like that. Except for these are still on the wrong side. Very confusing. Very confusing. It's like it's supposed to be like that, but upside down. So I don't know. If I put it upside down, it looks like that, except for I don't have these things out of it. Right there. Right there. So now if I'd... Yeah, hang on. Hang on. No? It's still backwards. Isn't that weird? How things look different one way than the other. Alright, now there's that way. And that's the same as this, but that way. Right? And I have that big enough dip that I can tip it out of there. If I wanted to take that chunk out of there to match this, I have it right there. Okay, so now I just got to figure out what exactly, do I have this shaft on the wrong side or not? Let me get the other one on the other side so it balances off. Alright, so it's like this, like that, and like that. So I can't do the other two because of that. Now I got to verify on my center shaft if I got it in the right location. Let me go get that other piece. It's next door. Well, I thought that this went through like that. All right. If it went through like that, then I have this backwards. But I thought it went through like this. And that's how I put it. Like that. So, because see, the side that I beat the crap out of was this side here. And that was the side I could get to. With their hammer. So I may have to go back and look at the previous videos to see which way this went in. Did it go in this way? I was beating on it that way? Or this way? Let's see. I think it's that way because that's the only way I could get it off the shaft. And here's the shaft right there. Right here in front of me. Right there is the shaft. That's the only way I could get it off, is beat on this end, which was like this on here, or that way. I mean that way. So it was on that propeller like that, and it had to beat it up off there. So I say this was like that. But I can't say 100% unless I go back and look at the videos. You know what I'm saying? That's the point of the nicest part of doing your own videos, and then you can go back and look at them to say, hey, you know, because there's a time between when I did it and now when I'm putting it back together. You know what I'm saying? That you forget between that time, as I'm well known for doing, is forgetting which way it goes. See, I think it goes that way, just like that. And the propeller was right here, and I was hitting on this, trying to get it off the shaft. I think. Let me go back and look at the video and see if I can come up with that to verify that I do have that in, because I need to take and cut that off and re-weld it on if I got it the wrong direction. But you can tell that it's right here is where it's at, because there's a line right around it. There's a line right around it right here. So let's say it goes this way. Imagine me paying somebody to have this welded on, and then I put it on the wrong way. Yeah. There's advantages of doing it your own stuff. So, because if you tell somebody the wrong thing and then weld it on, then you got to cut it off. So that could destroy both pieces. You know what I'm saying? But let's say it goes like that, like I have it. But see, it looks funny though. It looks kind of funny because I don't have those pieces sliced out of there. And it should go this way. Yeah. And I was beating it off the shaft. These propellers go, all these pieces here go towards the other augers. So I'm saying I got it on the right way. And I was sitting this way trying to get it off that shaft that was rusted in. All right, let me see if I can piece in part of that video in here so you guys can see that I'm putting it on the right way. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to bring you back for a third video on this. All right.